What's going on YouTube? This is Sports Gaming 1, and I know it's been a really long time since I've done a gaming video of just like a dynasty or something, but I'm thinking about starting this back. I'm thinking about doing some of these videos once again, and we're gonna go in this episode and take a look at my very first dynasty. It was an Auburn Dynasty starting in the 2016 season. I have not played this dynasty in over a year. We played 2 seasons, then I actually jumped ahead and used the 2017 rosters with the series that I did last year. But yeah, this again started in 2016. We won the national championship the first season. Second season, it was a disaster. It was just not a good season. You see here, we were 8-5. We lost to Texas in the Cotton Bowl, and it was not a good way to follow up a national championship season. But we're gonna look ahead and go into our third season and see if we can get back on track. I'll kind of be recapping what happened and trying to remember the best I can. We'll go through the off season here in this video, and what I'm doing, the reason I'm doing this is I'm asking you guys, do you want to see these videos back? Do you want to see the gameplay videos where I do dynasties and Heisman challenges and things like that? If you want to see that, please let me know. I've never really done it here on this channel. I did it on the original channel, which I started on that channel as a gaming channel. That's really where we started. I did off-season predictions, but other than that, it was all gaming, and then it kind of evolved, and the other stuff really took off on that channel, so that's why I moved the gaming stuff over here, where we do a lot of simulations and things like that. But just haven't really had the time or the desire, I guess you would say, to do these types of videos. But I'm feeling like, now maybe it's time to get back into this and to give you guys something a little bit different, because I feel like, I'm kind of doing the same stuff over and over, and it gets a little bit boring. So we're thinking about doing some gaming videos again, not just college football. I may do some other sports as well. We got that tournament where we go through every NCAA football game and try to determine the greatest team of NCAA football of all time. So I have been doing that, but those aren't really actual like dynasties and things like that. So that's a little bit different. But this is what I'm looking to get back into, hopefully. If you guys want to see it, again, leave a comment down below if you want to see this. Make sure you hit the like button. And if you guys want to see these types of videos, I'll start slowly bringing them back. Now, I'm not going to do like I did before and have 2 different dynasties every day of the week and have like 20 different series going all at once. We're going to ease into this a little bit more and, not have so many series, because that's something I know that it wasn't very good before, and some of you even let me know that. So anyways, let's get right into this thing. We're going to go through the off season. Let's go ahead and advance the week here. I don't remember that game against Texas. I don't remember anything really. I just remember it was tough at quarterback. We had JF3, John Franklin III, and Sean White. JF3 led us to the national championship the season before, but I just didn't have much success with him throwing the football. His passing rating was not very good on this game, and so we struggled there. Sean White gave us a spark at times, and it was just a rough season. And you can't win them all. You can't win the national championship every year. But we're gonna look at the team and see. Let's see. All right, this would actually be the off season in real life right now for Auburn, because we're going into the 2018 season. Started in 2016, then we did 2017. Now we would be moving into 2018. So that's interesting. So we'll see kind of where we are compared to the real Auburn team right now. Obviously not going to have the same freshmen and sophomores, and some of the older guys may still be here. Some of the guys that left or whatever. I really don't know what's going to happen. This is going to be interesting to see what it looks like. Again, this was the very first Dynasty series that I ever did. It was with the Auburn Tigers. Auburn has been very good to my channel, the Auburn fans. There we go. Arkansas State. What is this? I suppose I was controlling Arkansas State here. Oh, I had it set like I didn't play as those guys, those teams, but I don't know. For whatever reason, I guess I probably had all 12 teams selected as user teams. You can see how some of the other teams did there, or something. I don't know. It probably had something to do with the updated rosters and trying to figure out the. Again, this was the very first series that I did, so I may not have known exactly how to do everything when it came to importing the schedules and all that. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But we were controlling some of those other teams. I don't know what the recruits look like. I don't remember any of that. But we're going to get into it here in the off season, and this will be pretty fun, I hope. There is my team news. I guess these are the guys we're still recruiting. Some pretty good players there. Some 80 plus. They locked us out though, so it may be a rough year in the recruiting since we didn't do so good. I don't know. So again, let me know, guys. Do you want to see this in the future? Do you want to see more of these videos? We all talked it over, Coach, and we could not be more excited with what you have done here. Please stay for another for at least another contract. Wow, that's funny because Gus Malzahn got an extension after 2017. There's what we did. We won the national championship in 2013, and technically. That's because the game is old. That was 2016. 2014 would be 2017. So it's 3 years old. They want to do a 5-year contract extension. Why not? This is an Auburn Dynasty. So we're going to stick with the Auburn Tigers here. And we're going to advance to the next stage, to the players leaving. So we'll see who all we're going to lose. See who might head off to the NFL early. We have to talk some guys into staying. Kerryon Johnson, could he potentially leave? Cam Petway, they left in real life. Jeff Holland, I bet he's not even very good on here. I bet his rating wasn't very good from that season. Carlton Davis, he left early in real life. We'll see if he's still on here. Again, I don't know what the roster looks like. It's been over a year since I've done a video on this series, I guess. I don't know. But if you want to catch up on it, I'll post a link to that playlist, and you can go watch all the other episodes from this series. If you're new to the channel and you want to go back and watch them or anything like that, it's 2 seasons worth. You can see us win the national championship. You can see how things went south the next year. So let's go to players leaving. We got Chandler Cox. He is declaring. And we've got wow, we've still got Carl Lawson on the team. How is that possible? Oh, because he redshirted. Yeah, so we're definitely going to try to get them to stay. Who else did we lose? Jason Smith, he wasn't even on the team anymore. Paul James III, Daniel Carlson, Braden Smith, Darius James, Nick Ruffin, Austin Golson, Trey Matthews. All these guys were on the team last year. John Franklin III will be gone. He was a senior. He was a 99 overall. So what do we do now? I think we have to talk them into staying, right? Persuasion chance very high, so we're going to make a promise here to Chandler Cox. We're going to guarantee a national title. We're going to do it. I feel it. So he's staying. And then we've got Carl Lawson. Oh, wow. Projected second round. Cannot be persuaded to stay. So we will not be able to keep Carl Lawson. It looks like we had him an extra year, though. He didn't even come back for 2017. So now we're going to look at the transfer request. No, we're not going to export to Madden. And we'll see. I mean, I just don't know what this roster is going to look like. It's been so long since I've done this. Let's go to the transfer request. I apparently have no request. Draft results. Let's see where Carl Lawson went. Let's just look at it overall. He went second. Trey Williams 7th. Braden Smith 7th. Trey Matthews 7th. Let's see if you can look at everyone. Now you have to just go team by team. Let's just take a peek at Alabama for the fun of it. Cam Robinson, 1st round. Tony Brown, 3rd round. Marlon Humphrey, 3rd round. Darius Stewart, he was still there. Robert Foster, Deshaun Hand, Anthony Avery. Yeah, they're going to have more guys than that. a different group of guys, I guess you would say, in real life. So we got to advance now. What's next? Recruiting, our last chance to get some of these recruits. I think I forgot how long the off season is. I was thinking this is going to be a quick 10-minute video, but it may last a little bit longer here. I don't remember how many weeks you do in the off season on the recruiting. It's been so long since I've done any dynasty. I just don't remember exactly how everything works. Let's go to the recruiting. Let's see what we got. We have 16 scholarships remaining. We want to go to team needs. Check that out. We need, apparently we need no one. Well, we need one guy on defense, and that's a middle linebacker. So we want to make sure we get a middle linebacker. And let's look at what is top classes? I don't even remember that. Oh, I guess you can see where your class is. We're number 22. No 5 stars? Come on. We have 6 4 stars, though. That's pretty good. Let's take a look. I wanted to see who we have committed already. I don't even know how to go back and look at that. I guess we'd have to go to our recruiting board. Yeah, there you go. Let's see how well we did. Well, I don't even know where you look at the guys that have already. Maybe you just have to scroll to the bottom. Okay, so here's what we've got so far. We got a tackle, 3-star tackle, 3-star guard, 3-star kicker, 4-star defensive end, 4-star free safety, a 4-star athlete, 4-star defensive end, 4-star wide receiver, and another 4-star. Man, we've got to get a middle linebacker. That is going to be very important. We still do not have one, so we're going all out on the middle linebackers. Let's see. Wow, we've got a 4-star here, and we're in first place, so this is going to be huge. We have got to get him. And what's the max? Oh, you can go a lot higher, I guess, in the offseason. I'm going to go. I mean, we didn't really need anyone else. I'm going to go 5,000. Why not? We're going to go 5,000 on both of these guys because it's the one really important position for us. We don't really have any other needs. Man, guys, it's been so long. I don't even remember doing this. I don't even remember how it all works. As many dynasties as I've done. It's what happens when you don't do something for so long. So we're going to go 5,000 on both of these. We're in first place. I mean, that should lock them down. I mean, I would be very surprised if we don't get both of these guys, or at least one. We've got a couple of other ones here. We've got big leads on them. We don't want to totally forget them. So I'll spend 100 points here, and then we'll go back and look at the rest of the team. Quarterback, I mean, since we have everything filled, we want to make sure, well, there's no quarterbacks here. I guess we'll go back to all positions. There is a 4-star athlete on the board. We're down on him, though, 1,000. So we'll think about that. There's a guard we're down a good bit on. There's a safety we're in first place. Let's at least give him a little bit here, 100 points. May go back. A defensive end, just a 3-star. Man, I don't even like recruiting 3 stars. So is there someone else we could potentially steal that's not even on our recruiting board? Let's just go and check that out. I would really like to get a big quarterback. And there's a 4-star right there. We're in second place. We haven't given him any attention. Well, actually, I don't know if we have a recruit already on the roster. Can you look at? Yeah, let's look at our roster first. Woody Barrett, wow, I remember him. And Sean White, so we could use another guy there. Kerryon Johnson's going to be back. Wow, we're loaded at running back, so. But then again, you maybe want a guy for the future. And we've got a couple of sophomores. I'm not really worried about anything else. I would love to get a dual threat quarterback. I prefer dual threat quarterbacks on this game. So let's go back, and I guess we have to do an auto save. I'm not really sure why, because we didn't do anything, but let's go back to all prospects and see if there's a 5-star athlete we could potentially get. And there's a 5-star middle linebacker, but we're in 4th place. Probably not going to get him. Really, none of these running backs are interested. I don't know why you wouldn't be interested in Auburn. Man, this guy's got a 4.36 40. All right, we're going to go for this quarterback. He's a 4-star. Maybe someone we could use in the future. He's balanced. His 40 time's not very good, 4.86. Here's another one with a little bit better 40 time, a 4.62. He's also a 4-star. Let's go ahead and let's go for him. Well, I guess he's already committed. Oh, I guess the blue means they've committed. That's why I can't click on them. Well, that's no good. We do have a guy here that we're in 6th place. Yeah, I'm not really feeling any of this. Got a pretty good 40 time, 4.64. Why not? We're gonna go for a crazy last minute recruit. We're in 6th place. It's probably not gonna happen, but just for the fun of it, I'm gonna give everything else we've got to him. See if we can get him. Because again, we just don't have a lot of needs. So I don't even know what to go after. We're 3,000 down. We could offer a scholarship, and then we could spend almost 5,000 points. Will that be enough to get this guy? That would be a crazy steal late in the recruiting process. Probably not going to happen, because those teams are going to be spending the points as well. That's kind of my strategy for recruiting. I like to spend a lot of points on a few players instead of spreading it out and trying to get a ton of players, because you really don't need a ton of players, especially on the game. I mean, you don't play backups very much. So we'll go after that quarterback, see what happens. I'd rather have a starting lineup full of 5-stars than have a 2-deep full of 4 and 3 stars, if that makes sense. So let's go to the next stage. And again, I'm talking about on this video game. I'm not exactly, that's not what I would do if this was real life. Gotta have depth in real life. So now we wait to advance to signing day. Let's see if that last minute recruit, see if that we could possibly steal him. And hopefully we get both of those middle linebackers, or at least one. As we advance to signing day, and we look ahead to 2018. We're receiving the commitments. I guess if you looked fast enough, maybe you could have saw them there. Okay, so, oh yes, we got him. We got the quarterback. We got both middle linebackers. We did not get those 3-star linebackers, but that's okay because we got 2 4-star middle linebackers. No, we didn't. Well, did we? I don't even know. I don't know which ones were. I don't remember the names, so I don't remember. Maybe those first 2 were the 4 stars, and these were 3 stars. But their overall is still good, 80 and 78. So we're going to live with that, and we're going to advance. We're advancing here to signing day. Not really. I can't even remember what comes next. Let's go back to the recruiting board. Let's see which ones we got. Oh man, we didn't. No, that was a 5-star. Okay, those were 5 stars. Those were not the 2 guys that we were going after. We did get the 4 stars. Okay, so we're good. And we got the quarterback, Obadiah Stevens. That's the future of Auburn football right there, maybe. So a pretty good signing day. We didn't sign a huge class, but we got, what, 9, at least maybe 9 4-star guys. That's pretty solid if you ask me. No 5 stars though. We got to improve on that. Next year we got to get at least 1 5-star. So now we go to position changes, and this is always fun to move players around. Kind of figure out, you know, where you could use guys that maybe weren't playing a lot before. How to get the most out of your players. So position changes. Let's see what we got here. Starting at quarterback, we did have a freshman. Well, no, that's the new one right there, 79 overall. That's good. I'm feeling very good about him moving forward. We got another one that's probably never going to play. Woody Barrett, just a sophomore. We've already redshirted him. I guess he's going to be our backup quarterback. We'll probably redshirt Stevens there. Running backs, we're pretty good there. Josh Davis, a freshman that we redshirted last season. Chandler Cox back at fullback. Kyle Davis is going to be a stud. Stanton Truitt. Wow, he went to North Carolina. Ryan Davis, Darius Slayton, Nate Craig Myers. We're loaded at receiver. I'm telling you, this is a really good receiving group. We've got this guy, Cam Clark. He's immediately up there on the list. He's probably going to get redshirted, but still pretty solid. Landon Rice, Jalen Harris. We're okay at tight end. Offensive line. Yikes, that's not good. We got 2 freshmen competing for the starting job there at left tackle. Left guard, good. Center, we're good there. Right guard, we're good. And there's our first position change, maybe, is we may move Mike Horton to left tackle. That would go from a 78 to an 81. Well, I don't know what his rating would be at left tackle. Let's just see what his rating would be. Yeah, he'd be an 80, so we're going to do that. Try to get a little bit better there on the offensive line. Defensive ends. Oh, there's Jeff Holland, Nick Coe. They're a lot better in real life. Defensive tackles. Great shape there. Actually, we skipped over Marlon Davidson. Byron Coward, if you remember him, he was a 5-star recruit. He's off, I think, to Maryland maybe. So the defensive line looks really good. Defensive tackle, man, we're loaded there. Yeah, I mean, this is an absolutely loaded defensive line. Linebackers, we got Darrell Williams, Deshaun Davis, and Montavious Atkinson. There was no backup. Yeah, we're in good shape at linebacker. Corners, Carlton Davis is going to be back. Javarius Davis, Jamel Dean, Denson. Free safety, Stephen Roberts. I think we redshirted him. He's gone in real life. And then we got Markel Boston. So I just wonder how one of these guys would do at safety. Well, no, I think we're set there. Kicker, have to go with a freshman kicker, freshman punter. And here's our athletes. Let's see where they are going to be best suited. Let's see. This would be a 79 at quarterback. Oh, man. He doesn't really fit in anywhere. Wow. So, this guy is just not going to help us out. He's not going to be a very good receiver. Actually a 78 at running back. I guess we'll put him there because we don't need another quarterback. Even though he would be a 79, which is pretty high. Let's see if you can see it. I want to see how. Yeah, we can see his speed. He's an 87 speed. Wow, he might actually be the future at quarterback. We had one here and we didn't even know it. We're going to put him there at quarterback. And then we've got James Hamilton. He's not going to be, doesn't look to be very good. Probably at safety. We'll put him at free safety. And there you go. Do you want to keep your changes? Yes, I didn't do all that for nothing. Okay, so now we advance to what? Cutting the players. Our training results. Oh, yeah, so we haven't seen the training results yet. We don't know exactly how good this team's going to be just yet. All right, so let's go check it out, see what this team, what we're looking like. And you see Sean White now is going to be our best player. Of course, he's not with Auburn anymore. Woody Barrett's up to an 85. He may see some playing time if I want to, just change it up and get a dual threat guy in there. Well, Sean White's speed is up to 74. That's not bad. Running back, Carry-On's up to a 96. Petway's 88. Cam Martin's not far behind. We are looking really good there. Chandler Cox going to be one of the best fullbacks in college football. Kyle Davis, Ryan Davis, Stanton Truitt. Man, so many good receivers. This team's going to be so good. This is it. I feel like we're going to get back to that national championship. Tight ends look pretty good. Mike Horton made that switch to left tackle. He's now an 84 overall. Harrell's an 86. At center, we got an 88. Right guard, Tyler Carr, an 86. And then Prince Tego Wanogu Jr. I don't even know how to say his name. I think he left the program. So now we go to the defensive line. Marlon Davidson's going to be a beast. We got Cowart there as well. Jeff Holland and Nick Coe on the other side. Actually, Byron Cowart is better than Jeff Holland. So we may make a switch there and start Cowart and Davidson. So that'll be something we might want to look into. Defensive tackle, absolutely loaded. Russell, Brown, Williams, Jackson. Very good there. Linebackers, we're up to a 94, 93, and 90. So the linebackers are looking good. Wow, look at the cornerbacks. Carlton Davis now a 95. Javarius Davis a 91. Dean and Denson are 86s. Free safety is an 89. Boston an 89 as well. And that's it because the other guys were freshmen. Actually, I think our punter was maybe a redshirt, so he was on the team. And yeah, wow, he's up 6 points to a 90, so we got a good punter as well. Yeah, this feels like a special team. It really does. I think we're going to get back to that level that we played at in that first season. Now we have to get to the rough stuff, the cutting of the players. Not something you want to have to do, but it's part of the job. Got to get rid of some of these players. And let's see. I can't remember how many we have to get down to. So we got to cut 4 guys. We have to cut 4 players. We're definitely going to get rid of Todd Cade, we don't need him. We got too many quarterbacks. Man, we're going to have a battle next year. Woody Barrett, and then this guy, Corey Johnson, who has a ton of speed. And then Stevens, that quarterback we stole at the end that we didn't need. I thought we needed him. Didn't realize that Johnson was going to be a quarterback. I should have looked into our athletes a little bit better. Running back, I don't think we want to cut any of those guys. This may be tough. This may be really tough. Maybe we're going to have to get rid of Nolan Bryant. We've got another freshman that's already ahead of him as a true freshman. So we're going to have to make a tough cut here. Someone that was on the roster last year that redshirted. Probably leave those guys alone. We've already got a freshman here. We don't need a guy that's 60 overall. He's not going to play. Have to get rid of one more player. And it will not be an offensive lineman. There's a 61 overall defensive end. And I think that's what we're going to do. So we'll be down to 6 defensive ends, which is plenty. And there you go. So our roster is set. And I think that's about it. Because we're not going to change the conferences. We will, I guess, go ahead and look at the schedule. See if we can get a big time. See if we can get Washington on the schedule. Since Auburn plays them in real life, that would be really cool. Maybe we could open up with them. Gonna have to advance here while everyone else cuts their players. Now I hope I'm not destroying those other teams that we're controlling because I'm not doing anything with them. Hopefully, again, that's not an issue. Hopefully the computer takes over and takes care of those teams. I don't know why I haven't just set them all back to CPU control, but maybe we'll do that. I'll do that in a little bit, hopefully. But don't forget, and you now have the ability to reset your coach's skill trees. I don't really care about that. And don't really care about the custom conferences. We're not going to change that. I believe our last step will be into the preseason. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. We'll do the preseason stuff on the next episode if you guys want to see this series continue. Again, make sure you let me know if you want to see more of these dynasties and the Heisman challenges and all the things that we've done in the past. And we'll be bringing them to this channel if you want to see them. So let me know in the comments down below, and make sure you hit the like button if you want to see more NCAA football gaming videos like this. Thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned for more here on the Sports Gaming 1 YouTube channel.